Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Editor Matt McCall here to give you the rundown of the October 12th edition of the Weekly Observer. Starting it off this week, what else? The landfill. And the landfill, it seems like it's pretty much done. The papers have been signed by the 4 members of council that voted against the landfill, so it's on its way to DHEC, or it's reached DHEC by this point. And it seems like it's pretty much done. Maybe people thought that in 2008, whenever the 2 million ton landfill was going to be placed in Neesmith, maybe they thought the same thing in 2008. But it seems like this one is pretty much done, and a lot of people are probably relieved with that. And some of the council members still are just a little unclear on what it was that they voted on, but the action or the motion that was voted on stated that the county would halt proceedings on the landfill, and they have since sent in a cancellation or whatever of their permit for the landfill. So it seems like it's pretty much over. So moving along to the Johnsonville School District. Stevie Phillips, the principal of Johnsonville High School, presented a plan to the Johnsonville City Council about a possible project that would renovate, but it would also add a lot of new things to the recreational facilities that the school district also has. And it's basically there would be a few pieces that would be moved, such as the baseball field. The high school baseball field would be moved to the east of the football field, I believe. That would be how it works. But there would be some other baseball fields moved in behind the middle school. And the real big thing with this project would be a walking trail, which would extend from the track that's behind Johnsonville Elementary School and go all the way behind the middle school, which would make it really long, and it would go in between, or it would go right in between the high school, and it would kind of bring all the campuses together, which is something that they don't really have right now. They're pretty close in relation, but they don't really have that unified thing that brings them, or that shows that they're one or you know what I'm saying. And I think that this whole project would be a really good idea, and the council, although they can't really do anything in terms of financial support for it, they pledged that they would do whatever they can to help. And it's not in this week's paper, it's not in this edition, but in next week's paper we'll have an editorial just saying what we believe this could do for the area and how it would be a good thing overall. And also, in our second section, we've got the Johnsonville at Hemingway preview for this week, and both teams coming in with undefeated records in the region. Hemingway is undefeated overall, 7-0. Johnsonville is 6-1 with a loss to Andrews, and they're going to be coming off a bye this week. And it's over the past few years, it's been pretty lopsided in favor of Hemingway in terms of this being a close game. I don't think that Johnsonville scored in 3 years. I wrote this last week, so I'm not entirely sure on what it was. But one of the key things for Johnsonville this week is going to be, I think, is going to be to keep it as low scoring as possible and to keep the Hemingway offense off the field. And both teams have really explosive offenses. You got Jabril Solomon with Hemingway, Bryson Allison, Johnsonville. You can go on and on tit for tat with both these teams. But I think the key for Johnsonville is going to be just to do their best to slow the Hemingway offense down. And if they can't do that, then Hemingway is probably going to have a better time of it Friday night, and probably will. Something similar to the past few years will happen, but I think that it's probably going to be a pretty good game. Hopefully it'll be a good game, and I'm looking forward to it, and I know a lot of other people are looking forward to it, but I've been talking really way too long, so that'll do it for this week. But I will see you guys next week, and I hope everybody has a good week, and I'll see you later.